Hey guys, Angry Monkey here with another Boxuchan unboxing video. Now, you might be wondering, didn't you get one of these last week? Well, yes and no. Okay, so every month you get one of these that's shipped to your house. There are 3 tiers for this box service. So you have the Boxuchan Lite, which is like $25, and you get like a Volume 1 or a movie of whatever series it is that you pick out for him or that you like, and he'll pick it out for you, as well as other anime stuff, whether it's figures or manga or video games or whatever. And then you have the regular service, which is what I usually get, and that's $45 a month, and you can do all this on his Patreon. And that's what I got last week, was the regular, the mid tier, which was the top tier. But, and I don't know if, I'm sure he was already thinking of this already on his own, but I'm going to go ahead and take some of the credit for myself when I asked him, hey, can you describe to me the big box? And he says, well, right now there's not a big box. Oh, I thought there was. And I guess that kind of sparked some thinking, because about a week or so later, he's like, okay, so I'm thinking of making this big box. What do I want to call it? We settled on the Boxuchan Deluxe, and I requested that because I'm like, hey, my birthday's coming up, which was Saturday, so happy birthday to me. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and order one of these for my birthday. Now, this got lost in the mail for a few days, because he shipped it out last Monday, and it should have gotten to my house on Thursday. That's just, we're pretty good at gauging on when he sends it out versus when it gets here. It got lost in the mail, and it says it was going to arrive late. Well, that's okay. There's still Friday. Didn't come Friday. Oh, well, that's okay. It'll come on my birthday on Saturday. Didn't come on Saturday. And when I was checking the tracking thing, it's like, oh, in transit, it'll be late. But the last time it had not hit a new checkpoint at all since, like, Wednesday. And I thought, what happened? Did this thing get lost in the mail? What's going on here? And so I was really concerned. He was really concerned. He messaged me on Thursday, and probably a couple other times too. It's like, hey, I just want to make sure it got to you. And I said, no, not yet. So, like, okay, we'll keep our eyes peeled for it. And he messaged me, I think it was Saturday, and he's like, yeah, if it doesn't come in the next few days, I'm going to file some kind of report thing. I mean, it's not really a hard box to... I mean, this is a hard box to lose. It's not just a stereotypical brown box or whatever. I mean, you got a big black box with an anime thug on the front, so it's like it's not easy to miss. You have to deliberately miss this box or deliberately lose this box. So we're like, what happened? So fortunately, yesterday when I checked my email and did the tracking thing, it's like, hey, it hit your state. It's in a city that's close to you, and I'm like, okay, cool. So that way, that means it's probably coming tomorrow, as in today. So I let him know. He's like, oh, okay, that's great to hear. So, but again, because of that, I'm like, is it going to come today? I don't know. So it wasn't until I got home, I'm like, okay, good. There's a box sitting on the porch. I recognize that box. I know exactly what it is. And here we go. So that's kind of the story with ordering this thing. And this was going to be, like I said, this was a birthday present. Now, the deluxe, in case you're wondering, is like, I think it's $90, but it comes with a lot of stuff. Like, it comes with, he says, 2 full anime series, regardless of how long the series is. So it kind of makes me wonder about, like, does that mean, like, all of Dragon Ball Z or something? I don't know. Probably not. I kind of doubt that, but who knows? Guaranteed an anime figure, which, I mean, that's exciting. I mean... I'm sure you've seen in some of my other videos, like, oh, there's just figures sitting all over the place. I need a better way to display them. And other stuff. So there's probably going to be a second figure in here. We'll see. I've never had one of these boxes before. So I have no idea what's in here. I'm probably one of the first to ever get one of these deluxe boxes. So a lot of people probably don't know what's in this. Yeah. So I went over the three different tiers. Like I said, you have the light, you have the regular, and you have the deluxe. There's two different designs, depending if you want to feel like a manly man. And you have our buddy here. His name is Elliot. He's the delinquent. And there's also the other one where you can get the cute anime girl. Her name is Claire, and it's in a white box with her on the front versus the tough guy black box. So it all depends on what you want. Just a little bit of customization. I mean, that doesn't affect the contents inside. It's just what type of box do you want to see when you get home that day. Now, as far as the contents in there, these are all personalized to you. There is a survey on the website, and you're like, I like longer series, shorter series, DVDs, Blu-rays, doesn't matter. I like these certain genres, so if you're like, I like shonen, check that off. If you like the slice of life, check that off. If you like the romance, check that off. Psychological and all that stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of different categories to choose from. Check that off. As well as the other bonus stuff, like I like getting figures, I like getting manga or video games or whatever your preference of stuff that you like to get. And if it is video games, you can also check off which video games consoles that you have, so that way he knows how to cater your box. Communication is important. Let him know, like, hey, this is what I have, or these are some of the things I'm looking for, and he'll keep an eye out for you. So anyway, I've gone on long enough already, so let us zoom out a bit here. And there we go. Let's open our box. So I'm going to move this over here like this. Address is on the bottom. Oh. I'm so used to taped boxes. These are like the glued boxes. So do I even need this knife at all? I didn't even need this. Okay. So, as soon as you open it, there is this brochure that's sitting on top that, I mean, it has the website and everything, but inside tells you what is in here and why he put it in your box. So for spoiler purposes, we are not going to look at that until the end. So I'm going to feeling the figures. Normally I like to do figures last, just kind of a thing. Okay, there's a DVD. So Kami-sama dolls. Okay. So this Sentai Filmworks, all 13 episodes on 2 discs. Looking for a new future haunted by the past. Is that in focus? There we go. So, again, that's what that one is. Alright. What else is in here? Well, my hand keeps coming to this figure, so let's go ahead and get this. Oh! At first I just saw that and I thought, where's the rest of them? But he's sitting down. Okay. Okay. That was probably Usopp's worst fear right there, is having his head fall off. But sometimes it's important to stop and smell the flowers. So we have a pre-time skip Usopp smelling a flower. His head fell off. So that was a figure. I feel something else in there, but we'll clear off this side of the box, and we have, if I can figure out how to be smarter than a figure. There we go. So we have a character from Madoka Magica, or Madoka Magica. I've heard it pronounced both ways. Homura. So she was, for those who haven't seen the show, she was kind of one of the main characters. I mean, she's one of the main characters, but she was kind of one of the first magical girls that Madoka meets. She's got some really cool, like time powers, time pausing powers, so that's really cool. So that was our second figure. And what is this? Speed Grapher. Never heard of this. So this is the full series, because that's what he promises is 2 full series. So this one comes in 6 DVDs. So it is a 24 episode series. So I'll have to check that out. And our brochure here will tell us what that is, but I'm going to just make sure real quick. Okay, I wanted to make sure, because last time I thought the box was empty and I looked in there. Oh, there's an animation cell in there, so I wanted to make sure real quick that I got everything out of there. So that was what I got in this box. So coming to our brochure, the Speed Grapher Special Edition. Visceral, violent, and a bloody good time. Speed Grapher takes place in a gritty version of Japan. The greedy and lustful have all the control and money, while the poor have nothing. Enter in Saiga, a journalist who tries to undermine corruption with his photography. However, he finds himself in a ritual that has insane consequences. One of the most interesting and stylistic action series from the 2000s, Speed Grapher has a lot to offer. So that's exciting. And Kami-sama Dolls is a horror anime with comedy elements that follows a young man named Kyoe as he tries to escape the past. However, he will have to use his abilities to control God's dolls in order to save his city. Which, of course, by the name Kami-sama Dolls, even though I mostly watch dubbed shows, I do know Kami-sama is God. So, interesting. It's a pretty literal translation then, if he has to control God's dolls. It's pretty obvious translation there. So enjoy this cool figure of Usopp relaxing and taking a breather. So me and him kind of were on the same wavelength on that. And what's better than one figure? 2. Enjoy this Homura figure as well. So that is what I got in this box. There's a website there, but of course, as always, I will post that in the description below, both the Patreon and the website. So you can go to the website, just try out, like, oh, I'll just buy my first box to see if I like it. And if you do, you can sign up for the Patreon, so you'll get one every month. And they do have all the tiers on there. So if you're like, I want to get a deluxe every month, or I want to get the regular tier every month. I mean, it all depends. He's got different tiers on there, so it all depends on what you're comfortable with spending. But I decided to go ahead and, like, hey, it's my birthday this month. Let's go all out. Let's get something, because, well, I'm kind of at that age where it's not like my dad gets me anything for my birthday. I mean, he still takes me out for dinner or whatever, but I guess I'm at that age where it's like, you're an adult, you don't need birthday presents. Even though I got him one. Anyway, like I said, all those are on the website and on the Patreon, so you can decide, okay, this is what I want. I want this tier, and I want this box design. If you, like I said, if you want the Delinquent Elliot or Miss Boxuchan Claire, again, that's all up to you. So this is an example of what you would get in a deluxe. 2 full series, like he says, guaranteed 1 figure, and another option of whatever it is, which in my case is figures, because that's, I think, the only thing I checked off on the others. So that's really exciting. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell, so that way you know when I have a new video, whether it is another unboxing video, because I get this every month. I get Retro Game Treasure every month, so a couple unboxing videos. So if you're more into the video games rather than the anime, or more into the anime than you are the video games, that's up to you. But if you're a fan of both, this will probably be a great channel for you. Mostly video games, but lately I'm like, hey, let's start talking about anime too. So anyway, that's that. I'm hoping to, even though I uploaded an episode of LA Noire yesterday, since I have this, and I usually do a follow-up after an unboxing video to just kind of help promote the channel a little bit more, I'll be uploading a second LA Noire episode 2 days in a row. Normally I don't do that because I'm a one-man team, and that's just a lot of work because I'm busy all the time. Like, I got a lot of stuff going on. So it's really hard to even upload multiple days in a row. But I'm going to do it for you guys today because I am feeling quite generous today. But also, join the Facebook page. I have 1 follower on Facebook. I'd like to get more on my Facebook. I don't really post much on there, just, hey, new videos uploaded, but that's also on Discord. That usually automatically updates on Discord as well. Sometimes I have to do it myself because the YouTube bot in my Discord's kind of lazy, and oh, you uploaded a video? I didn't see it, so I got to do it myself. But so that also promotes join my Discord. I'm developing a little community of video game nerds and anime nerds, and if that fits you and your interests, join the Discord. I do have the occasional, I haven't done too many of them, but sometimes on Discord I do some anime streams where I'm like, hey, let's just watch a series or watch an anime movie, and it'll be fun. We'll just see on how far we get. I've done a couple Konosuba marathons already. We didn't get that far. We got like 7 episodes in 2 streams just because it was a small turnout, and, well, when it's a small turnout and one person leaves, like, well, okay, that's kind of, I mean, not the fault of the person who had to leave. I mean, we all have lives and everything. I'm not faulting said individual, but yeah, I'd like to get a bigger stream going, like maybe 5 or 6 people. That'd be really cool to have a stream of a few people, and like, hey, let's marathon a 12 episode series or something. I think that'd be really cool to do. I'm still a small server though, so anyway, like I said, I'm working on gaining some more people. So if you're interested, just say, hey, I want to join your Discord, and I'll be like, okay, cool, here's an invite. Eventually, and I don't know when, because like I said, I'm busy, and I don't fully understand how Patreon works. I mean, I do, but I don't, and trying to figure out, like, okay, what will be good tier options, and so I'm figuring that out. But I've had this Patreon for like 2 months, 3 months maybe, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing with this thing, so I just kind of have it on hold right now. So, it's right now indefinitely free to join my Discord. Eventually, maybe I'll have paid options and extra content for paid subscribers, but I don't know. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Join Boxuchan, join his Discord, join my Discord, join my Facebook page, join his Facebook page. And this thing's about to shut off in just a few seconds, so I hope to see you guys in another video.